Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious spicy chicken sandwich. Go ahead and like and subscribe. Let's get started, guys. We're going to jump right into it. Okay, so first you are going to need some chicken breast, and you are also going to need some cayenne pepper, crushed red pepper, all-purpose seasoning, and some hot sauce. For your chicken breast, you can split them if you need to make them thinner, and then just cut them in half. Okay. So the very first thing that you are going to do is sprinkle your cayenne pepper on here, and I didn't really measure it. I would say it's about 2 tablespoons of each of these that I used. Go in with your crushed red pepper, and this is where you are going to get that spice, guys. The cayenne pepper, the crushed red pepper, and the hot sauce, of course. So you can use any all-purpose seasoning or complete seasoning. So I'm just going to sprinkle, I would say like 2 tablespoons of that. Then I like to just work my dry seasonings in first and just make sure that I distribute those evenly. Okay, so just keep on working that in. Just make sure that your chicken is evenly coated. Make sure that all of the crushed red pepper or all-purpose or cayenne pepper is not all in one area. So just go ahead and spread that out. So once you feel like your dry seasonings are in there good, you're gonna reach for your hot sauce. Now I like to use a thicker hot sauce. This is Valentina Mexican hot sauce because you don't want all of the dried seasonings that you just spent all that time working in to just slide right off. So I like to use a thicker hot sauce. And this one has a really nice flavor and the right kick. So that's what I like to use. So now you're gonna go ahead and just keep turning that over and make sure you get the chicken breast coated in the hot sauce. So as you can see, you want this to be well seasoned. You want to really get in there with your dry seasonings as well as your hot sauce. If at any point you feel like you need to add a little bit more of anything, you can go ahead and do that. I'm adding a little bit more of my all-purpose seasoning here. I'm just making sure I rub all of this in really good, get it marinated. Okay, so I let that marinate for a couple of days. So you have your chicken here now. When you're ready to go, 4 cups of flour, more crushed red pepper, some white pepper, cayenne pepper, a bowl of water because I'm going to dip the chicken after I flour it, salt and black pepper. Okay, so in your bowl here, just go ahead and put your flour. I'm using 4 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay, so go ahead and put the cayenne pepper, crushed red pepper, any dried seasonings that you're using, just go ahead and dump them into your flour. Okay, so that's my white pepper, crushed red pepper, a pinch of salt or 3 pinches of salt. If you don't use salt, that's fine, you just skip this. I do use salt, obviously. It's not too salty. I didn't use any extra salt on the chicken breast itself because the all-purpose seasoning has salt in it. So here I'm putting some salt and some black pepper just to taste. I didn't really measure anything except for the flour happened to get measured because I used a measuring cup to transfer the flour to the bowl. So I know that it's 4 cups of flour. So I'm just mixing up my flour mixture here, getting everything evenly distributed. Okay, so now I have the bowl of water, my flour mixture, and I have an extra container to put my chicken in once I have floured it. Okay, so just go ahead and add your chicken breast to your flour mixture, and you're going to go ahead and coat it. So just go ahead and reach in with your hands and just fold the chicken breast into the flour mixture and make sure that all of it is coated in your flour. You don't want any empty spots. Okay, so just keep folding it in until you get even coverage on all sides of your chicken breast. Press it in to make sure that the flour is really on there because you don't want the flour falling off and you don't want any little bald spots. Okay, so here I am going to put my spider web, strainer thingy into the water so that I can dip my chicken easily and then just take it out. So dip the chicken in like that. Don't worry, the seasoning is not going to come off. It's on there good. So just dip it quickly and then transfer it into another container just like that, okay? Really easy if you use this little tool that I've got here. So do the same thing for all of your chicken breasts. Just gently dip it into the water and transfer it to another container. So doing this, you are going to get a really amazing crispy chicken breast for your sandwich. You don't have to do this. You can just flour it as you would any other fried chicken and just fry it. But I like to do this because I find that it gives me a, really nice, crunchy, crispy, uh, texture. So once you have dipped your chicken, you're going to flour it one more time. So this is where you get that really nice crunch to your sandwich because it's a double, whoop, it's like double floured. Okay, so just transfer it back into your flour mixture and you're going to fold it in the flour just like you did the first time. And then you will be ready to fry your chicken breast. Okay, so just fold it in. We're making a mess, but it's okay. You're gonna have to disinfect your countertops and clean them up anyway because you've been preparing this chicken and splashing chicken juices all over your counter anyway. So go ahead and get messy if you need to. Fold the flour in. Just make sure you don't leave any empty spots. Make sure it's all covered. Okay, so once you're done, just go ahead and transfer your chicken into this empty container. Your oil should be almost hot and ready to go now. Okay, so you can clean everything up. The only thing that you're going to need from here on out is your chicken and your oil. So my oil is hot, and I'm just using a pair of tongs to go ahead and drop that into my pot, which is overflowing a little bit. Great. Okay, so add all of your chicken, and you can give your pot a little jiggle just to make sure that the chicken breasts don't stick together. Okay, so just let that cook for a couple of minutes, and then we are going to check on it. Okay, so it's been going for a couple of minutes now. I'm just going to, you know, disturb it a little bit to make sure that they aren't sticking together. Okay, so it's been about 4 minutes, so they are looking really good. We're gonna pop them back in there, and I'm going to let them cook for another 4 or 5 minutes. I would say they cooked in total for about 8 minutes. That's gonna depend on how thick your chicken breast is and your oil, etc. You can use a thermometer if you need to make sure that the chicken is cooked. I did not. I don't ever really use a thermometer. I just, kind of know from experience when the chicken is cooked. Okay, so for me it took about 8 minutes, and then I was ready to take them out and let that oil drain off. So as you guys can see, they are looking beautiful and golden brown and crispy. Okay, so just pop them into a bowl with some paper towel, or you can put them on a rack. Now you're going to go ahead and toast your buns. You can get some really nice fancy buns if you want to, considering how nice and juicy your chicken breasts are. I'm just using burger buns. Okay, so now it's time to assemble your sandwich. You've got your toasted buns, your chicken. I've got some cheese, tomatoes, lettuce, mayonnaise ready to go. You can put whatever you want, pickles, you know, whatever you like. So I put my chicken on the bottom bun, and I'm just going to put my cheese on 2 slices because cheese is life. Okay, and you want to put your cheese on the chicken while it's still, nice and hot so that it can melt a little. Pop your tomatoes on, and any sauces or mayo or anything that you are going to use, just go ahead and put them on the top bun. Look at this. Somebody come look at this. Look at this. Somebody come and look at this. Look at this. To them drop off. What is doing? Moving right along. Yes, I am. I'm saving. So, like I was saying before I was interrupted, put your lettuce on, pop all your, toppings on everything that you like, and then just go ahead and pop your bun on, and you're all done, guys. Look how amazing this is looking. The chicken breast is crunchy. It was juicy, guys, spicy, flavorful. I had it with some crinkle cut french fries. It was perfect. Popeye's who? Okay? So good. Okay, so you can see my bun. It's a little sad. You can use a fancy bun, but I just used some old burger buns. Okay, so thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next video.